originally it was a matter of convenience for me. And what I very quickly found, was that asynchronous coaching has become a more effective form of coaching than I've ever experienced before. And I think it comes at it from both sides, from the client side and the provider side. From the provider side, you're able to, and this is going to sound weird, but I think you're actually able to be more present when you're not live with the client necessarily. Because to sit with somebody for 45 minutes or an hour and mostly probably listen and take things in, maybe take notes, you're going to be thinking of things while they're talking. You're going to be coming in and out. You're going to see shifts in the way that they react and the blinking and all of, and it just changes the dynamic of it. And you're going to be thinking about what your next client is, and oh, that's an idea that I should mention to this person. And maybe that's me. Phil probably can speak to this really well in terms of dealing with ADHD people, but the I find it very difficult sometimes, a lot of times, to be really truly present with one client, much less multiple clients at a time or in a row. So from the provider side, I found that, if I can listen to it when I want, at the speed that I want, as many times as I want, and then I can digest it and I can respond with, the 90-second answer that they really need. It's just so much more effective for me. And certainly, with Carbon, you can delete a message, you can record it in your voice memos and then send it. So I get like a, practice run sometimes. And that means that I'm delivering a much better form of coaching, I would say, than ever before. And then from the other side, right, the client basically, instead of having to, on Friday they have a blow up fight with their partner and they want to fire somebody, instead of waiting till Wednesday for our noon appointment for 45 minutes to that at that point maybe it doesn't even matter. They can walk out of that meeting and with all the emotion and rage and whatever that they're feeling in that moment with voice convey so much more information and get it off their chest and then get an answer before the weekend is over, and move on with their thing. So that it again, it started as a convenience, but I think it is actually more effective coaching. And the last thing I'll say, I know I keep talking, is I feel like it used to take maybe 4 to 6 months to really gain a level of trust with clients where they started opening up about all sorts of other things. And with asynchronous coaching, it is significantly cut down. I'd say it's almost always less than a month now, because when somebody can just talk into the ether, without any sort of interruption or judgment in the moment, they will talk themselves into more informative and deeper information. So it's been a really fascinating experience, and I wouldn't do it any other way.
That's awesome, and great overview of all the advantages and sort of how that works out. So, Phil,